Hey guys, just Starr here with Starr Realty Group at Keller Williams Realty. Listen, so I just talked to a really good friend of mine. He's an insurance agent that I use all the time, and he actually called me and he had some questions about Zillow. So what he wanted to know, and I don't know if you guys do this or not, but if you're looking to buy a house, do you ever use Zillow? And if you look on it, you sometimes see that they have details on, how much is this home going to cost me? What will the insurance cost on the property? So if I'm looking at it, I can say, okay, it's going to cost me X to do this house based on property taxes, based on the insurance, based on a whole number of things. So he called to say, all right, how accurate is Zillow with those insurance estimates that they have going on there? And, I said, well, let me tell you how accurate Zillow is with the properties estimates. We have clients that'll call us and say, look, my Zestimate, it went up. It's time to sell. And I say, the Zestimates are right about 40% of the time. So how about we run some numbers? You give me a list of the improvements that you've done, and we'd love to let you know what your house is actually worth based on actual data that we're pulling, not just a pipe dream like Zillow tends to do. So that's why it's good to hire a professional that really knows the market, knows the inventory, and knows the area too. So one thing that they do is literally they'll put a guesstimate, is what I'd say, of the homeowner's insurance and what that's actually going to cost in the description of a listing. So my warning to all you buyers out there, if you're looking at Zillow and you see that they say, okay, the insurance is going to cost you $50, $60, $70 a month. If you are very tight on your numbers and you haven't gotten a chance to speak with a great lender, which by the way, we have a ton and we'd love to connect you with, or an insurance agent, don't use those figures to figure out your payments because they're wrong so often. So what I'd encourage you to do first is get pre-approved with an amazing lender. Second, connect with a actual insurance agent before you decide to buy the house and before you even put an offer in, because if you're tight on your numbers at all, and whether the insurance is $60 a month or $120 a month, if that's going to push you over the edge on buying that property, you need to know that before you even put that offer in, or know how high you can go with your offer when you start. That makes a really big difference, just so that you know. A lot of people look at those numbers, and I hate to see that because they don't take the time because they want to do their own research and think they know, and they trust these sites because they seem like they're really big sites, and yet they're wrong so often, unfortunately. So I want to make sure that you guys have some great connections. I've got some amazing connections to insurance providers, mortgage brokers, banks, local lenders that can get you pre-approved, that can tell you the accurate costs, and they're like very, very on point with how close they are when you're looking to see what your monthly payment's going to be. Because no matter what they approve you to, if you cannot afford the monthly payment, that's really what matters in the end. They can approve you for $1 million house, and if you say, hey, I want to go buy pizza and I can't, well, that's going to really affect your way of life. And if you guys like to go out to eat or like to entertain or go on vacation, take those things into account when you're going to buy a house. Maybe you don't want to go as big because you want to make sure you can keep and maintain the lifestyle you like. Or maybe you need to cut back a little bit so that you can get the house that you want instead. There's two ways to look at it too. But let us connect you with great people so that you're not fighting at the last minute saying, oh my God, I had no idea that this insurance would cost so much more money, because you base it off something that was inaccurate, like Zillow posting what that insurance should cost. So second, if you guys, especially in the state of Connecticut, have a home and decide to move from your home, you should really have insurance to cover that property. That's called vacant property insurance. If you have burst pipes, and with the weather being cold, those pipes can burst very easily, and it can flood a basement, or somebody comes and steals the copper, or, because they see that it's vacant online. You want to make sure that you have this insurance and that you have furniture in the house, but you have to talk to your local insurance agents to find out. If you thought about moving, call them before you move just to get some information. Don't tell them you're moving or anything like that. Just find out the information before you make that decision. I always say it's better to get the details to know ahead of time and be just dangerous enough. So talk to your local insurance agent that you use currently, or if you're looking to switch, we can give you some great people to connect with as well, about vacant property insurance. You just don't want those pipes to burst, because that's even costlier. Then you have to put in an insurance claim. And here's the difference. If you put in an insurance claim for a property that has burst pipes, and for some reason it's vacant and you don't have the right insurance, sometimes they won't cover that claim. That can be tens of thousands of dollars. We had a property, they had burst pipes and literally flooded the basement. Somebody, they had cracked a window in the basement and it had tripped the boiler. The boiler went off. It was like negative temperatures and flooded the basement, flooded part of the family room, ruined the washroom. So they had to do all the flooring, rip out the sheetrock because mold forms in like 24 to 48 hours. So they had to get mold mitigators in there as well, replace all the flooring, all the sheetrock. That was a huge claim, and it takes quite a while to do all that work too, and get all those contractors in there. So make sure you do those things as well, just to protect yourself. And we always want to look out for you. We care so much about our clients and our community. So if you know anybody that's thinking of putting their house on the market, or somebody that even has a house that might be vacant that's not on the market right now, feel free to have them give us a call. I'd love to connect them with people that can help take care of them just in case. Or maybe you're even a snowbird, right? And you go down to Florida or the Carolinas, you want to get out of the snow for the winter. What do you do when your house is gone? Most people will winterize it, but if you don't use a professional, sometimes that can cause a problem too. So if you need names of professionals that can do that, we'd love to connect you. And here's the thing. We want to be your Angie's List. I don't want my clients or my friends to ever have to look up or call for anybody ever again. So if you're looking for a contractor for just about anything, feel free to call my team and I for anything you need, because we know so many people and they're great people, and we love to support local businesses and people that do a great job. So reach out to us anytime. We'd love to help you. 860-325-2484. Hey, Kelly. Kelly's one of our amazing lenders that we have here from Norcom too. She's commenting on here, so feel free to reach out to her anytime as well. If you have any questions like this, or even if you need to refinance, actually, interest rates just dropped recently. So looking to refinance, Kelly's your girl. You can give her a call or contact her right here. I see her on here. So anyways, hope you guys have an amazing day. Just some food for thought since I just had this conversation. I thought I'd share it with you. Vacant property insurance, talk to your insurance providers. Anybody that you know that has vacant homes, have them call us. We'd love to connect them with the right people. And if you're looking to refi, we got Kelly on here. You can contact her. We've got a ton of other great lenders as well. So have an amazing day, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.